Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday. It is April 10th. I'm Lisa. Robert Poynter in for Lydia this morning. We'll get to his forecast. Much improved for the weekend here in just a moment. First, we like to remind you we're live on Facebook every weekday morning. Love it when you join us live. But remember, it stays on your feed throughout the day, so you can watch it whenever it works best for you or check it out as a podcast. Just go to inforum.com/podcast and look for the Inforum Minute. I want to block it out and not think about last weekend, but 1 week ago, we were already had several inches of snow. We were preparing for the big snowfall on Saturday.
Yeah, Friday night into Saturday, we got quite a bit of snow, around 10 inches or so in Fargo, turned back to winter for a bit. And throughout this week, temperatures have been a little bit cool outside, but we did chip away a little bit at that snow. And that's going to accelerate a lot going into today as we have temperatures in the 50s. And more importantly, that sunshine is finally back overhead. So a lot of the lawns today will really melt away a lot of that snow. Now, some of the larger snow piles, they'll still be around, but the general coating of snow that we saw from the winter storm last week, that's going to really whittle away not only today, but into this weekend. So throughout the weekend, we do have the wind coming back tomorrow, and then for Sunday, we do get into the mid-60s, but that also comes with showers and maybe even a rumble of thunder, too.
Well, that seems spring-like. Okay, temperature-wise today, it's cool in the morning, chilly this morning, but what are we seeing?
So 20s and 30s right now, but again, we have that sun back overhead. That's going to catapult those temperatures up by this afternoon. Again, we'll be in the upper 40s, low to mid-50s. It's going to be a fantastic spring day. If you're waiting to go out for a walk, maybe you didn't like the clouds, rain, or wind, well, we get rid of all of that, and today, perfect this afternoon and evening.
Kind of windy though this weekend.
Yeah, so Saturday a little bit windy, Sunday a little bit breezy as well, but again, mainly the area of rain chances for concern on Sunday. Again, tomorrow just going to be a little bit breezy outside.
How does next week look?
Not too bad. It's going to be very cloudy again, so if you like the sunshine, again, I keep saying it, enjoy today, because next week just about every day is going to be overcast, some chances of rain. The temperatures will be up and down though. Next chance of 60-degree weather, that being on Wednesday, and then we cool off at the end of next week.
Okay, so I'm a little are we going to stay warm? We saw some roller coaster temperatures.
Yeah, but that's pretty typical for April. We always get that fall spring, and then it goes back down, and then it warms up again, and yeah. So.
All right, sounds good. All right, thank you, Robert. Yep. Okay, let's check out some of your morning news headlines now. Fargo City Commissioner Michelle Turnberg is proposing to make interim police chief Travis Stefanowicz the permanent leader. That idea is actually already on the agenda for Monday night's City Commission meeting. In a memo, she says the department is moving away from what's being described as a toxic work environment and needs a chief who can rebuild relationships inside the department and also with neighboring agencies. She also says the current hiring timeline could slow down next year's budget and needed changes. The proposal includes letters of support from officers, staff, and leaders praising Stefanowicz for transparency and collaboration. A Moorhead man is accused of firing a rifle inside his home and also toward a neighbor's house. Brian Envik is facing 2 weapon charges. Police got 3 911 calls early Thursday morning. One neighbor saw him outside with a rifle banging on a door. Pretty scary. Envik told police he thought people were inside his home, and so he fired shots. Officers found no one inside that home. Envik has posted bail. He's due back in court next week. Right now, we're learning more about a school board vote in Crookston to close an elementary school and end its pre-K program. The teachers union says they understand budget pressures, but this was not the path they had hoped for. The district has posted transition info. We've reached out for more details. Stick with the news leader for updates on this developing story. Meanwhile, the Grand Forks School District is scaling back its Career Impact Academy. One of 2 aviation instructors is being cut, and classes are dropping from 3 a day to just 1 a day. Enrollment is also falling. That's a big part of this, from 68 students this year to about 38 next year. A speech by First Lady Melania Trump caught the White House off guard. She says she had no relationship with Jeffrey Epstein or Ghislaine Maxwell and did not know about his crimes. She also addressed emails, calling them casual. Now she's calling for more hearings for Epstein's victims. You're going to hear a lot more on that story today, big national headline. And it's day 3 of a 2-week ceasefire with Iran, and already there are concerns. President Trump claims Iran is violating the deal, including issues with oil flow through the Strait of Hormuz. Iran is pushing back. Talks are expected next week. Well, UND's tidal drought will stretch to 11 years after a 2-1 loss in the Frozen Four. Wisconsin scored twice in just 27 seconds, setting the tone pretty early in the game. UND scored late. There's less than a minute left in the game, about a minute left in the game, but they just couldn't complete the comeback. The season ends at 29-10-1 with the Penrose Cup and their first Frozen Four appearance since 2026. Today on Hot Mic, of course, Don will probably be talking about that UND hockey game, but also the Twins open a series in Toronto with Corey Provis joining the show, plus a Bismarck native makes the jump to the Mountain West. Watch Hot Mic live on WDAY Extra. It's also streaming on Inforum.com from 9 to 11. Now is a great time to get your Inforum subscription. Remember, it's your all-access pass to all these news, weather, sports, headlines, all in one spot. We have some great deals, like 99 cents a month for your first 3 months. Check it out at Inforum.com/subscribe. And join us for our next newscast. It's coming up at 11 this morning. We'll have your weekend forecast and your morning news headlines. And then we have you covered this afternoon starting at 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10. Have a great weekend, everyone.